Hey everyone, welcome to AstroScoop. This is Jeff, the astrology coaching channel that does a deep dive into the planets and signs of the zodiac. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Consider subscribe, tell your friends, share, whatever feels right. If you're coming back, thank you once again. And I want to say that I really appreciate a lot of you commenting now. I'm noticing in the last month, I'm getting a lot more comments and feedback, which is really helpful. It's invaluable. So thank you so much. So today's video is going to be an update from last year. One of my favorite videos is the Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp, which is of course extremely interesting. So today's video, we're going to do a 2021 update and we're going to update it for 2022. So we're going to talk about Scorpio and Sag. So November 18th or 19th to right around the 24th or 25th, of course this varies depending on what blog you read or article or book, and you really have to have your natal chart done with your exact birth time to really know and fine tune which one you are on a cusp. So a cusp is just a fusion of two signs. So today's video is Scorpio and Sagittarius. We're ending Scorpio, we're coming out of the Scorpio 3 decan, and we will come up to the Sagittarius 1 decan. But in between, the 18th or 19th to the 24th or 25th, is Scorpio-Sagittarius. What does that mean? Stay tuned, let's find out. And I'm also thinking about doing a live stream on the weekends or maybe a Friday night, maybe a 20-minute or a 30-minute just casual astrology talk. If you're interested in that, please give me some feedback, but I really want to get that up and running. So hopefully maybe by December, we'll have a quick like weekly astrology coffee talk sort of casual thing. So let me know. Instead of looking at the cosmic sky and wheel, let's do something different. Let's look at celebrities that embrace this cusp, that are born on this cusp, anywhere from November 18th to right around November 25th. And let's concentrate on that, and you'll see how they use their Scorpio/Sagittarius energy. But before we do that, here's a quick clip from my 2021 Scorpio-Sagittarius video. The two main modes for people on this cusp are feeling, which is the water side, and intuition, which is the fire side. Now, water and fire combined on a cusp is very interesting, and here is a strong combination of sort of Scorpio secretiveness and Sagittarius bluntness. So here I made a list of celebs and famous people that are born on this cusp, November 18th or 19th to right around the 24th or 25th. Now, if you've seen my other videos, I always have celebrity examples, but I want to do more in-depth profiles on celebrities because I think that gives you a really good indication of how he or she uses their energy, and it's also entertaining and interesting. I cannot stop looking people up. I've been looking people up for decades, so it never fails to pique my interest. So let's get started. So last year I mentioned on the Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp, it's a combination of fire and water. So it's intuition and feelings coming together. So these people are very much feeling types. Now this isn't the same as maybe a Cancer or a Pisces type of intuition or feeling, which is really more personal and emotional. This is more combining these rulers here, Mars, Pluto, and Jupiter. So folks on this cusp, you know what a powerhouse you are. You guys and gals are like firecrackers. I think out of all the cusps in the year, specifically there's something about people born this week. I'm always amazed by people when I meet this week. They're always firecrackers. Now that doesn't always mean you're loud, right? The firecracker can be underneath with the Scorpio. So those potent Scorpio qualities are still there on this cusp. And then it's introducing intuition and feeling, more outwardly directed feeling type of Sagittarius. So here we have on the 18th, we have Kim Wilde, who's an English pop singer, very energetic music. Owen Wilson, actor, born on the 18th. Owen is really interesting because he does a lot of comedic, which is interesting because I see that there's a lot of male Scorpios or males that are on Scorpio cusps that tend to do comedy. And I'll bet in their personal life they're probably more serious than they come off. If they had the choice of, if they have unlimited acting opportunities, they would do darker material, would be my guess. Here on the 19th, we have Gandhi, the Prime Minister, Jean Tierney, who's an old school actress. Look up her picture. Oh my goodness. Drop dead. Unbelievable combination of the Scorpio sexuality with the fieriness of Sag. Just look her picture up. Wow. Meg Ryan, Jodie Foster, regardless of whether you think they're good actresses, they have a certain presence and a spunk about them that's unmistakable. The celebs in red I highlighted because I think they really, really exemplify this combination of Scorpio and Sag. Jodie Foster, Silence of the Lambs, many other movies. She's so vulnerable but so strong and intense. Unbelievable. Mike D from the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys' earlier work is quite crass, but their later work, Buddhist and a little more thoughtful with their rap and their music. I think the #1 person on my list that exemplifies the Scorpio-Sag cusp is Jamie Lee Curtis, the Scream Queen from the Halloween series and also other movies. And I know that she's been kind of pigeonholed as the Scream Queen, as a horror movie actress, but there's just something about her when I've seen her in interviews and how feisty and strong she is, and also vulnerable on screen. She really, really combines that fire in the water. So if you haven't watched Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she's a very underrated actress in comparison to some of the really big actresses that are famous. But she's really, really excellent. And there's also Boris Becker, the tennis legend. You always hear about John McEnroe and Jimmy Connors, but Boris Becker was a really fiery, intense tennis player. And if you look up his face, he looks really Sag to me, but he has a Scorpio kind of stare. So there's so many more. Goldie Hawn, Harpo Marx, Boris Karloff, Ted Turner, Billie Jean King, Coleman Hawkins. There's just so many Scorp-Sag people. But you Scorpio-Sagittarians, you know how powerful you are. And remember, not everyone around you has the same amount of energy. So keep that in mind and try to be sensitive to those around you that are not as feeling and intuitive, intense as you are. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking about the Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp, which is really intense and really great. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until the next one, stay safe and be yourself.